Hi, my name is Tom. I had a stroke 5 years ago when I was 42. Today I'm 47 years old, and it's October 30th of 2024. This is the exact day I had the stroke 5 years ago. I'm just doing a short video just to give a recap of like what my guitar playing is like right now. I've got various videos just showing different stuff. You can check out my channel. But anyway, overall, I've definitely improved since this arm was completely paralyzed, but I still got a ways to go with certain stuff. Just want to talk briefly. Late August, I got an implant called Vivistim. It's a vagus nerve stimulator. Connects from here to a wire in my neck, wraps around the vagus nerve. It's activated with a magnet, and basically when that nerve is stimulated, it's supposed to help you regain more function and regain it quicker than with just regular therapy alone. I have seen benefit from it. They activated it in mid-September in my case, and I went through like the 6 weeks of the outpatient therapy protocol for that. And in therapy, they actually stimulate it on their own like hundreds of times. And so anyway, in terms of like just regular strumming and stuff like that, if you heard me like just strumming all regular like this. You wouldn't think I had a stroke. Like, so strumming at a slow or reasonable tempo, basic chords, I can do pretty good. My arm endurance in that respect has gotten much better. But with a lot of the stuff I like to play like a lot of metal and stuff like that. That is still a ways away. Like in terms of like trying to palm mute. I'm gonna put the distortion on because I got this. There's a lot of tone in this shoulder, and I guess like it's tight, and rotating it certain ways or whatever is still weird, and I've got this wrist is still kind of compromised, so getting in the right position for palm muting. So I can do it if like I really concentrate, but like it kind of makes my shoulder feel uncomfortable. And then like in terms of like say like doing like a fast like metal gallop, like that's about as fast as I can do it, and obviously it doesn't sound clean. And one of my favorite bands is Iron Maiden, where like half their catalog is galloping. So my gallop and palm muting have improved, but have a ways to go. Finger picking, the big issue with my hand is the fine motor skills. Like my pinky especially has a lot of tone in it. So like if I'm just trying to finger pick, like here I'm playing a chord all at one time, I feel a lot of tension in that pinky, and it just kind of makes it uncomfortable to do. And then if let's say I'm using the pick, the hybrid pick, in which case I want to use the pinky to to play notes, I have a lot of trouble doing that. So like here I'm gonna play this G chord, and I'm gonna use the pick for the big 6th string, and then these 3 strings I want to use my middle, ring, and pinky for these, and I have trouble going like this. So you can see I can do it, but like it's a big delay, and doing that in the context of a song, like at normal tempo, whatever, doesn't really work. And then if I try to play strings 2, 3, and 4 with these 3 fingers, then it like the closer I try to move my pinky into the thumb, the harder it gets to do that. So like it's really misbehaving today. Come on. Make sure. So we want to hear that note from the pinky. So So that's pretty much as fast as I can like hybrid pick chords. And then if I was to try to like hybrid pick, you know, actually utilizing the pinky. You can see like it doesn't really want to bend at this joint on its own, so I have to kind of rotate my hand, which is, you know, not really the right way to do it, and just kind of feels unnatural and not smooth. In terms of like playing like single note lines and stuff, that like, you know, was pretty clean and, you know, fairly even and stuff. But the faster I try to play, if I'm playing, you know, with a drum machine or a metronome or whatever, the faster I try to play, the tone in my arm starts kicking in more, because tone is velocity dependent. So the faster I try to play, the tense my arm and my hand get. The pinky's shaking. So like that makes it hard to play, you know, any kind of, you know, fast single note line solos and stuff like that. Or even like if I was just trying to go, I'm trying to play as fast as I can just in this one note. You hear not that fast, and it's pretty crappy and jittery just because the arm keeps tensing up. Said it has gotten way better over 5 years, but quite a ways to go. And then like, just gonna demonstrate like alternate picking like with a chord. It's about as fast as I could do that accurately. And these are like little, like, I'm not playing a full song right now, so these are like little like isolated examples, but like I'm trying to do stuff in the context of the song. You know, unless I practice a song like hundreds of times, it's not just stuff that I can pull off easily. Like for instance, in like Sultans of Swing, there's a part that goes, yeah, these notes. Dun, dun, dun. Like if I was to play that, like, you know, I kind of had to pause to get my hand in position and set it up. Got a little list here. Yeah, just last thing I want to talk about is playing standing up, because I do most of my playing sitting down right now. Standing up right now is very uncomfortable for my arm, and because of the, you know, whether it's the weakness or issues with my range of motion or whatever my therapists say it is, basically right now, like I said, I just want to strum regular chords. Sounds okay. It's very tough on my arm. But if you see, like, if I wanted to do like any kind of palm muting or get my hand anywhere close to there, it's a great effort. So that's not really something I could do like long term, you know, for the course of a full song, let alone like if I was trying to play a full set in a band. So right now I'm not really at the point of playing in a band yet or anything again. Oh, just one last thing. Let me turn the gain up on the amp. Just try to demonstrate like finger tapping, which is something, you know, I used to like to do, to throw in. And this is something I've been working on, but said it, not really, because I want to try to move this finger up and down rather than using like the whole motion of the hand. And yeah, you can see. Yeah, I can't really do it right now. So like with finger tapping, you want to move the finger itself mostly up and down, not really, you know, move the hand itself up and down. But the only way I can do it right now is basically moving the whole hand, and that the pinky winds up getting really stiff and sticking out, which just makes it feel completely uncomfortable. And then, actually, wait, I guess the last thing too, just, you know, using the bar. You can see I can press it down, but it's a great amount of effort right now. So it's not like I can just, you know, if I was playing a song and throw that in there, like, you know, I'll play a little segment of Walk, Don't Run. It would just sound better not throwing that bar in rather than me stopping and playing. So, yeah, so just a little summary. I've got a bunch of videos. You can check out me playing songs and whatnot. And maybe I'll post myself playing a couple songs sometime in the next couple weeks. I'll put some links in this video of like some previous, my previous videos and whatnot. But that's just basically where I am 5 years since the stroke. Thanks.